Is there a word which means one who prefers older ways? Is there a word which means one who prefers older ways? I don't mean a Luddite or a technophobe, or a missionist, or a neophobe. Not any fear of the new, but rather one who, given no perceived benefit of doing something the new way, prefers an old way. Examples. Even where the new lanes have been added, traffic permitting, John prefers to make lane changes to conform with where the older lanes used to take him. He's rather underscore in that behavior. Mary is quite the underscore, preferring to use a manual pencil sharpener to an electric one.
I think you could use traditionalist for both your examples. From Oxford Dictionaries. Noun, an advocate of maintaining tradition, especially so as to resist change. Adjective, advocating the upholding or maintenance of tradition. So, even where the new lanes have been added, traffic permitting, John prefers to make lane changes to conform with where the older lanes used to take him. He's rather traditionalist in that behavior. Mary is quite the traditionalist, preferring to use a manual pencil sharpener to an electric one. Your first example seems rather extreme. What if a fast-moving vehicle comes up behind John while he's straddling the new lanes? So you might prefer a stronger adjective there, like hidebound. Unwilling or unable to change because of tradition or convention.
Mill horse. And what a couple of old patriarchs shall we become, going in the mill horse round, getting sons and daughters, providing nurses for them first, governors and governesses next, teaching them lessons their fathers never practiced, nor which their mother, as her parents will say, was much the better for. Clarissa Harlowe. Roland is a great personage, an honest nobody, a mill horse at the wheel of office. Blackwood's Edinburgh Magazine, Volume 55, Number 343, May 1844. But I had achieved a frigate and a princess, and that was not so bad for a beginning, and more than enough to show off what before those dull unadventurous folk who continued on their mill horse round at home. Dream days. All examples lifted from Wordnik. This URL.
Atavistic. At middle.a middle.vis middle.tic/advistic/adjective relating to or characterized by reversion to something ancient or ancestral. Atavistic fears and instincts.
Troglodyte. Especially in prehistoric times, a person who lived in a cave. A hermit. A person who is regarded as being deliberately ignorant or old-fashioned. And its synonyms such as fogey. A person, typically an old one, who is considered to be old-fashioned or conservative in attitude or tastes. Antediluvian. Of or belonging to the time before the biblical flood. Humorous, ridiculously old-fashioned.
If you want to support the channel, please consider subscribing.